Okay, good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope you're feeling incredible this beautiful morning. My name is Haziq Ali, and we're here to help you make more money with your business, baby. It's just that plain and simple. Um, I have been an entrepreneur my entire life. At this point, y'all, if I ain't have a little something to share, I must be developmentally challenged. I've worked in so many different industries. I've had so many different types of businesses. And this is why we form the curriculum the way we do every single week, because of the fact that this formula right here has helped make me uh, financially free. It's helped make me what some people would call rich. Now, I don't call it that because I've got friends that are way richer than me, and you should do the same. But the point I'm making is that I have no college degree, I have no special skills, but what I have is a love for learning. And I hope that I can share that with you. That's my humble hope every single morning. And so every single morning we get together and we talk about something that's going to help you grow your business. Every Monday we're talking strictly mindset. Every Monday is all about mindset because you have to be more before you'll do more, before you'll have more. Does that make sense? Every Tuesday is about sales tips because nothing moves until somebody sells something. We really believe that, right? Every Wednesday is about marketing because you can chase bees, but it's much easier to plant flowers, right? We want to work on attracting the perfect customer for us. We want to make sure that we are exactly the solution to exactly the customer that we want to help. And sometimes that's easy because we're helping people that were just like us. But other times we've decided that we want to sell dog food. And so we need to find pets, we need to find dogs, and how do you attract them, right? It's this famous question like, yo, if I'm trying to, build a restaurant, what's the most important thing? Is it making sure I have a good location? No. Oh, is it making sure that you have the perfect burger? No. The number one thing you need is hungry customers. You got me? So Marketing Wednesday is all about how to create yourself in such a way that you can have hungry customers approaching you. Thursdays is all about leadership because I really believe every problem in society is just a problem of leadership. And then Friday is Free Coaching Friday. If you want to know how exactly you turn in questions for Free Coaching Friday, what you want to do is join the crew. Go to millionaireminded.com and join this thing of ours. We call it Millionaire Minded. The newsletter is called Entrepreneurishment, and that's exactly what we do. We nourish the entrepreneur that's inside you somewhere, you know what I mean? And make sure that you learn not just uh, your love for cooking, but how to actually run a restaurant, because those are two different things. You know what I mean? That's a metaphor, but hopefully you get what I am putting down. It's check-in time right now, though, y'all. Rep your city. Let them know where you are checking in from. It's really, really important that we know where our family is. So take this next couple of seconds and let us know not only what city you from, but let us know what kind of business you have. Make sure you give some likes, some comments, some stars, anything that creates engagement, because then you'll show the algorithm you want to see more of this. Today, we're talking about testimonies, right? This is a Marketing Wednesday, so we're talking about testimonies. Millionaires. Research shows 72% of customers use testimonies to decide whether they're going to shop with you. They trust testimonies to make them trust the business more. 72%. That's 7 out of every 10 people. 7 out of every 10 people. 88% of customers trust online reviews as much as they do personal recommendations. In other words, you can duplicate the power of a close friend recommending your business just by having a good testimony. Now, that's wild. That's wild. I want to challenge you to think about, what are you doing to get testimonies? This morning, I got some overlooked benefits that maybe you'd never considered about getting testimonies. So if that sounds good to you, come on, y'all, give us a like, give us some love, and then share this right now. Somebody say there's power in testimony. Give it to me in the comments, y'all. There's power in testimony. There's power in testimony. Let's go, Ruthie. There's power in testimony, Bella. Good morning, Daryl. Glad you made it in, Tammy. Okay, Janet. All right then, Linda. Yahura's in the house. What's up, Yuli? Sharma Lynn made it in this morning. Let's go. Somebody say there's power in testimony, Kay. Let's go, Samaya. What's up, Raina? There's power in testimony, Gwen. Let's go, Sierra. There's power in testimony. There's power in testimony. David Ruffin in the house. There's power in testimony, Naire. Let's get it. Let's get it. There's power in testimony. Let's go, Chanel. Good morning, Ashley. There's power in testimony. Let's go. There's power in testimony. All right, y'all. So what I got for you this morning is we're going to run through. I'm going to give you the perfect way to get a testimony. First, I want you to think about, when is the last time you used a testimony? When is the last time you updated your website with a testimony, right? Do you know that Google and search engines show you more love when you got testimonies? Do you know you can put testimonies on your Instagram? You can put testimonies on your Facebook. You say, Hazik, I don't have a website right now to put testimonies on. Do you know you can put testimonies on your TikTok? Do you know you can film a little video of you eating while you've got words on the screen with the words that exactly your testimony said? You can take words. You can do so much with a testimony. Do you understand? When's the last time you asked for one, though? Do you find it awkward? Do you find it awkward asking for the testimony? Let me see it in the comments about how many testimonies did you get during the month of November. Let me see it in the comments. How many testimonies? I want to see who's willing to be transparent, who's willing to be vulnerable. Let me see it right now, whether you're rocking with us in the YouTube world, Facebook world, LinkedIn, wherever you're watching from. I would love to see right now, how many testimonies did you get this past month? Does it feel awkward to you? Does it feel awkward? Let me know. Does it feel awkward, y'all? We know testimonies affirm our credibility. We know testimonies take our trust up, right? Social proof, right? We know testimonies are powerful. Huh? We know they'll help us overcome objections, right? A good testimony is amazing, right? We know a good testimony will help you fight against any negative reviews, any haters. Am I right? Come on now. We know testimonies are powerful. So why have so many of us gotten 0 testimonies all month? All right, so I'm gonna give you some benefits that maybe you never considered, right? Because if you're getting 0 testimonies, maybe you're not considering some things. Somebody give it to me in the comments. I'm gonna give you 6 of these. I'm gonna give you 6 of these. 6 kind of like benefits to testimonies that maybe you never thought about. Write this one down. Write this one down. Testimonies create loyalty. Somebody give me that in the comments and then give me a share, please. If that hits you right away, let me see you share that with another entrepreneur. Check it out. Testimonies create loyalty. I don't know if you've ever given somebody a testimony, right? And I don't know if you ever had them use it on their website, but I'm going to tell you something. If they refer to your testimony even a little bit, didn't you feel honored? Didn't you feel more appreciated? It sounds crazy because we think all the benefit is going to us that's getting the testimony, us that's the entrepreneur. But check it out, y'all. A hidden benefit is that if I give you a testimony, now I like you more. If I give you a testimony, I've increased my emotional bond with your brand, with your business, with you, because you asked me. You hear me? Imagine the results of making every single one of your customers feel appreciated. Every single one of imagine the results if every single one of your customers feels a greater bond with you. This is why you want to ask for a testimony every single time somebody thanks you. You hear me? This is an emotional bond you're creating. It's not about getting enough testimonies. It's about making the people that appreciate you feel appreciated, right? This is how you turn clients into loyal, raving fans. Ask them for a testimony. I'm just trying to shift your mindset a little bit. Because if so many of you got 0 testimonies, notice I ain't throw you on the screen because I ain't want to put you out there like that. You know what I mean? I appreciate your vulnerability. But if so many of you said 0, I think maybe only 2 or 3 people said 1. But most people said they got 0 testimonies this past month. I want to shift your mindset about it. It's not about you getting enough testimonies, y'all. It's about you making the people that appreciate you feel appreciated. Loyal clients refer other people. Somebody give it to me if you missed it. Testimonies create loyalty. Loyal clients also give you leeway when you mess up, when you can't meet their expectations this one time, right? All this just because you featured their testimony on the website. You just made them take ownership and a piece of equity and a piece of pride in your company just because you're using their testimony. Do you understand? And if you're kind of antsy about what they might say, maybe you ask for neutral feedback instead, right? Maybe you blame it on a marketing project. Hey, my mentor, this dude, Mr. Ali, he got me doing this kind of marketing project. I was just curious. You know what I mean? And then if you like what they say, you ask them, hey, would you mind if I featured that on our website? Would you mind if I shouted that out in my next post on Instagram, on my next carousel? I'm featuring a couple of my clients. I want to put you in a carousel. Would you mind? Huh? Because testimony creates loyalty. Let's go, Mark. Testimony creates loyalty. That's a fact, Gwen. Testimony creates loyalty. Let's go, Nefertari. All right. Here's the second one that you might not have thought of. Here's the second hidden benefit to getting testimony. Check it out. Check it out. It's a referral dress rehearsal. It's a referral dress rehearsal. How cool is that? How cool is that? When you got them giving you a testimony, you know what they're doing? They're practicing how they're going to talk about you to other people. Don't let that go over your head. Teach me how to, Dougie. Teach me. Right? Millionaires. Recommending somebody can be kind of awkward. So when you have them give you a testimony, they don't have to go through that feeling of not knowing the right things to say. That can be a mental roadblock. Sometimes instead of stumbling or sounding all weird, we'll just keep our mouth shut, right? We don't want to feel uncomfortable. We'll just say nothing, right? Well, see, when you asked me for a testimony, what you did was you helped me practice, right? You're helping me mouth the words about raving about you, right? And the more I say it, the more I believe it, right? Now it's going to spill out a lot easier at my next opportunity to do so. At my next opportunity, when somebody has the problem that you solve, it's going to be easier for me to shout you out. And what's the golden rule of referrals, y'all? The more you rave about other people, the more people going to rave about you. So just imagine you start raving about my testimony. I don't think y'all feel me. Somebody say it's a referral. It's a referral dress rehearsal. If you can't spell that, just be like, they're practicing referrals. It's referral practice. You get what I'm saying to you? All right, here's another reason. Am I making sense, y'all? Here's another reason. Y'all with me? Oh, man. Here's the third one I got for you. Here's the third benefit. Let's go. Here's the third benefit. Now you can use natural language that you pulled directly from your customers, right? Right? That's for people that you forgot to ask permission. You forgot to ask them permission, so maybe you don't feel showcasing their testimony, right? Well, check it out. When they give you a testimony, you don't have to use their exact testimony and their name, but what you can do is take advantage of the fact that they ain't using all the crafty words from your marketing brain. They just talking the way people talk. They're going to express all this unique selling proposition that you done built into your product, that you done built into your service, all the things that make David Ruffin, or Nefertari and Zinga, all the things that make K right. You done put all this effort into building yourself into this thing, and now you about to hear them talk about it in their own language. You can't tell me that ain't cool, right? You're hearing your distinctive value proposition in their language. You can't tell me that ain't amazing. Yeah, we talking about practice. But also what we saying is that you get to pull the natural language that people use to talk about you from now on in your posts, from now on in your description, From now on, when you're talking about what the benefits are of what it is you do, you hear me? And this is how you want to talk whenever you're talking. You want to talk how they talking. I hope I'm making sense. Here's the fourth one. A testimony creates learning opportunities. It creates learning opportunities. Before I give y'all these perfect 5 questions, these 5 questions that are going to give you perfect testimonies, I want you to understand that it's also a learning opportunity, because sometimes feedback ain't 100% positive. You got me? Or maybe the testimony mentions something that you'd prefer not to highlight right now, right? All I know is feedback is the breakfast of champions. All I know is ain't no such thing as failure. There's only feedback. And if I have another opportunity to hear from a client about a way that I ain't doing something perfect, that something I'm doing ain't hitting the right note, oh man, that's manna from heaven. This is market research, and it's cheap market research, and it's valuable, precise market research, because you ain't talking to man on the street. You talking to somebody who's already dealt with what it is you do. You're talking to somebody that admitting they have the problem that it is you solve. You're talking to somebody that for some reason chose you out of the crowd. My goodness. If you hear the same things over and over again, maybe it's time to pivot. Maybe it's time to pour more energy into that particular marketing technique. Maybe it's time for you to pour more energy into solving that particular problem or talking to that particular audience that has that particular problem. All I'm saying to you is that now that you're talking to them about how it is, now that you focused on being interested instead of interesting, you're going to get rich. Here's the 5th testimony. Here's the 5th fact about testimonies before I give you these questions. I'm about to tell you how to do the perfect testimony. Somebody say team appreciation and then give me a share. Team appreciation and then give me a share. See, this is how testimonies help you with that. Check it out. If you're the one that's running the team, right? If you're the business owner, ask your clients to give a testimony about somebody on the team. Now you're going to look honorable to your client. Don't you know, if it's somebody from your downline and they got you doing a 3-way, they got you talking to their new team. Don't you know you can talk to their teammate about why they chose? Don't you know you can talk to this new affiliate about why they chose your teammate to join? What they appreciate about your teammate? Don't you know you can take that information and highlight it in your next meeting? Somebody say team appreciation if that resonated with you, if you're getting what I'm putting down. Oh my goodness. If you run a brick and mortar, where you got actual employees with health insurance, et cetera, so forth, now you even helping out your HR. Because when you put that kind of stuff on your website, you think it ain't easier to hire good people? It's a win-win-win. You hear me? Somebody say team appreciation if you're getting what we putting down. Venting can be healthy in some ways, but venting in public is rarely productive. So what we could do instead is have coworkers rave about each other. We can have teammates rave about each other. We can do daily rave sessions. We can do weekly rave sessions, monthly rave sessions. It's a simple but surprising way to just build morale, build team spirit. This can help us inspire ideas. This can help other people want to model the best behavior that we see. This can make people take initiative. This can encourage everybody to excel. Are you understanding? If you're millionaire minded, somebody say team appreciation and then share that with an entrepreneur. I hope I'm helping you make some money this morning. If you're making some money this morning, drop some money bags real quick. Drop some money bags real quick, because I ain't even give you the formula yet. I'm about to give you 5 questions that's going to blow your whole business out the water. But give me some money bags if you're making some money already, and then share this with somebody, y'all. Because number 6 is shareability. Number 6 is shareability. Listen, sales pitches are the worst social media posts. Do you hear me? We are so sick. Are you talking about, I'm looking for 5 people that want to change their life today. I'm looking for 5 people that say they want to change their life. Right? Right? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Those are the worst posts you can make. It's like handing out your brochure at the barbecue. We having a cookout. Here I am with a drink in my hand, and you handing me your brochure. What am I gonna do? Use it for a coaster, right? I don't even care if you're talking about your Facebook business page. I don't care if you're talking about your LinkedIn profile. You hear me? You hear me? And they tolerate explicit promotion. You feel me? You feel me? It's still the worst kind of post you can make. It's still the worst kind of post you can make. I hope I'm making sense to somebody out there. So what you're going to do instead is post testimonies. Post testimonies, y'all. It's way more productive, right? And don't mess around and have them doing it and now you tagging them on it. You know, social media seems tailor-made for this, y'all. It's almost like the perfect place to do it. It's fantastic to see testimonies about you on somebody else's timeline. Can you imagine? Now their friends, their family, their colleagues, their counterparts, their coworkers, they all see them raving about you. That's what you call marketing, baby. Is this a marketing Wednesday or what? All right. So y'all ready? A drum roll, drum roll. Y'all ready? Drum roll. I'm going to give you 5 questions, y'all. Because now that we all know how powerful testimonies are, I feel it's wild that almost nobody knows the secret way of crafting testimonies that makes them 10 times more powerful. Almost nobody knows that there's a secret to this. Nobody teaches this. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you something else. Listen, you're going to get testimonies whether you try or not. If you try, you're going to get a whole lot more. But if you don't try, you ain't going to get, you know, I mean, it's all about you. Just like anything else, you got to play the numbers game. I also want you to understand what to do once you get a testimony. I call it enriching testimonials, right? Before I do this, are y'all making sure y'all save these videos? Are y'all making sure y'all save these videos and share with entrepreneurs, because listen to me, this is how you create wealth in your circle. You got to make sure that everybody's successful. What we need is more rich friends that owe us favors. That's what we need, baby. So check it out, y'all. Anytime I get a testimony, what I suggest is you immediately ask, can you interview them on the phone? Or immediately ask, can you get a Zoom with them, right? And then you chop it up with them like, yo, you mind if I record this conversation? I might use snippets of it later. Almost everybody's going to agree. And then you just ask these 5 questions. Here's the first question, y'all. How did you find out about us, right? This is kind of a benign question, but it helps them. And what you get to do is pick out different marketing techniques that are working. So that's question number 1. Somebody give it to me. How did you find out about us? How did you find out about us? Right? Here's question number 2, because we got to hurry up and get to Instagram. Question number 2. Were you skeptical before you bought? Why? Right? That's question number 2. Were you skeptical before you bought, and why? This is a big question, millionaire. This is a big question, right? And it helps your current sort of like prospect or reader or viewer, right? Or audience member or prospective client. It helps them when they kind of skeptical, immediately connect to the person that's giving the testimony, right? Because you're making them throw. See, this is why stories are so powerful, because we instantly put ourselves in the main character's position. You know what I mean? So you asking them, were you skeptical before you rocked with us? If so, why? Right? Here's question number 3. You ready? What made you decide to go ahead and buy anyway? What made you decide to go ahead and buy anyway? So now you're giving your reader the license. You're giving your viewer the license to use some excuse that your previous customer did to take the leap and give you the money. Right? Right? Well, now we got them talking about what made them buy anyway. Now you just now taught this prospect why they should buy anyway. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? All right, here's question number 4. You ready? So then exactly what happened as a result of your purchase? Right? Here's where we want specifics, baby. They lost so much weight. They made so much money. Their credit score shot up so many points. They got this much funding, right? They made this much more money at roulette. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Whatever it is. Here's question number 5. Here's question number 5. So who would you recommend me or my service to? Right? How you gonna ask them that? And then they're gonna mess around and name your perfect customer, right? Ask them to elaborate. Like, why is that who you'd recommend me to? And that's it. That's it. You now have the perfect testimony. Now, all you got to do, if you want to get real fly, is you go on your CapCut, you go on your iMovie, and you delete out you asking the questions. Now you got a testimony, right? You can use video if you did it on Zoom. If you recorded the phone call, you can use the audio. All I know is 1 testimony is going to help you sell better than 0. 2 testimonies going to help you sell better than 1. 10 testimonies going to help you sell better than 2. You hear me? 20 testimonies is going to help you sell better than 10. You can never have enough testimonies. Somebody give me that in the comments if you really understand what we're putting down. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to type it. Just give me some money bags if you just not made some money. If you just not made some money. I hope you find this helpful, man. This weekend's Kaizen Academy, we're doing it absolutely free. We're going to talk about making more money during the holidays. It's going to be an absolutely free edition of the Kaizen Academy. So y'all will hear me talking more about that. But drop some money bags if you made some money today. Drop some money bags. We about to take it to Instagram, y'all. Come on and rock with us. Drop some money bags if you made some money on Marketing Wednesday. Tomorrow we coming back. It's all about leadership tomorrow. But today was all about marketing. Make sure you go back through this thing and write down not just what I said, but what I said made you think of. There's a difference, y'all. Write down what I said made you think of. That's the jewel. That's the jewel. Because remember, either your mind has the expand. This is why we call it millionaire minded, right? This is why you see that logo right there. Put your money where your mouth is and all of that, right? Because it's millionaire minded, right? We say affirmations every morning. That's what we're about to go do on Instagram. So come on over there and meet us on Instagram if you ain't scared to do affirmations. But we always say it like this. Either your mind has to expand to match your goals, or your goals will just start to shrink to match your mind. Let's get it. Mr. Hazik Ali on Instagram.